This spicy chicken sandwich is so addictive that you'll feel like you're experiencing withdrawal symptoms from the amount of sweat dripping down your face. So stick around to find out what you're missing out on. The first thing we need to do is debone our chicken thighs. If you want to spend a little bit more and get boneless thighs from the store, that works as well. However, I like to get them bone in so I can make chicken stock later. Now that we have our thighs deboned, let's move on to making our buttermilk brine. The amount of ingredients will change depending on how much chicken you are going to be using. Today, I'll only need enough for 3 thighs. Start with about 1.5 cups of buttermilk. The buttermilk allows the breading to stick better to the chicken, and the acidity of the buttermilk helps break down the outer skin for a crispy crust. Next, we need to add in our spices. Garlic powder, about 1/4 cup should do. Add 1/4 cup of seasoning salt. 1/4 cup of onion powder, 2 to 3 tablespoons of cayenne powder. If you have paprika, add the same amount, and 1 tablespoon of black pepper. You don't want to go light on the spices as they need to work their way into the chicken. Whisk until you have no lumps in your mixture, and then add in your chicken and soak for a minimum of 1 hour, but preferably overnight, if you have the time. Instead of lettuce, we will be using sliced green cabbage today. This will give the sandwich a nice refreshing crunch. Place the sliced cabbage into a container and cover it with cold water to prevent wilting. Now it's time to cook up some delicious bacon. In a large skillet, lay out your bacon and heat the pan over medium heat. Starting with a cold pan allows the fat to slowly render out of the bacon, which helps the bacon crisp up and avoid becoming soggy. Place the finished bacon onto some paper towel and set it aside. Next is choosing the cheese for the sandwich. I've decided to go with jalapeno Havarti, but you can use whatever cheese you have on hand. I'll be using a Norwegian cheese slicer that was gifted to me by my grandma, which does an amazing job of slicing super thinly. Now let's get our dredging together. Combine 1 part all-purpose flour and 1/2 part cornstarch or potato starch. Whisk until fully mixed. Now that our chicken is done soaking, it's time to coat them in our flour mixture. By this time, I know what you're thinking. How is this a spicy chicken sandwich if there ain't no spice yet? We are just about to get to that. So stick around, but first we need to fry up our chicken. In a pot or frying pan, add canola oil and bring it to 325 degrees Fahrenheit. Once the oil is up to temperature, add in your coated chicken, making sure not to overcrowd the pot. Fry for 6 to 8 minutes to ensure it's cooked all the way through. Today, I'll be using a brioche bun for our sandwich from Portofino Bakery. Start by cutting it in half and adding Japanese mayo onto both sides of the bun. Next, lay down some shredded cabbage, followed by our fried chicken. Now for the spiciness. I'm going to be adding my homemade mouth-numbing chili oil, which you can find the recipe for linked on screen. Next, add some sliced cheese and bacon. And to top it all off, we will add some sliced pickles. And there you have it, a spicy, crispy chicken sandwich. So good, you'll have to hold yourself back from devouring it before your face melts. Let me know how your spicy chicken sandwich turned out in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this recipe, consider subscribing, as it helps grow our community and our ability to reach more people with the delicious recipes. Thanks for watching, and stay spicy, my friend.